Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming all about my fake tan, how I get brown, because loads of you have always asked me to do this video, and instead of actually demonstrating how I do it, I'm just going to talk you through it, because I tried to film myself doing it and it just weren't happening. It just was not happening. So I thought I would just sit down and just show you the products that I use, talk to you about how I maintain my tan, what I use, all that other shit, you know. This dress, by the way, it's like one of those like printed dresses. It's like mid-length. It's from Pretty Little Thing, so I'll link it below if you want to get it, and also the choker is from Pretty Little Thing also, so I'll link these below in case you want to get them. The first thing before I even apply any fake tan, so I will have a bath, normally soak for about an hour if I can, sometimes half an hour, and then this is really long, but I have a bath and then I have a shower. So I soak in the bath for about an hour, half an hour, whatever, depending on how much time I have. And then afterwards I then get in the shower and scrub. So what I use to scrub is I use the Loving Tan, this is like a exfoliating mitt. It's really wet at the moment because I just went and got it out of the shower, but yeah, so I use this to exfoliate, and then I use the Skin Truth Stimulating Body Scrub. This is also really good. I'll link all of these products below in case you want to get them, but yeah, so I use this exfoliating scrub and this mitt. It's the Loving Tan off so easily. With other tans I struggle to get off. Some tans I struggle to get off, and other tans I find easy to scrub off. I don't know why that is. It's just really frustrating, but yeah, this Loving Tan glove gets off all my Loving Tan. Other tans, no, not so much. I have to scrub harder, which is really annoying. So yeah, first things first, exfoliate, and then I'll shave as well. After I've shaved and got out of the bath and the shower, whatever, I then moisturise. So I use the Hempz Triple Moisturise. I'll link it below. I don't actually have it with me at the moment, but it's just like a really thick, creamy moisturiser. So I will apply that all over my body after I've exfoliated. And then I will leave my skin alone for about 2-3 hours. Sometimes I'll just leave it until the end of the day and then I'll tan before I go to bed, but if I want to tan that day, I'll just wait a couple of hours and then apply tan, because sometimes when you mix tans and after you've moisturised, it can go that green colour. I don't know if you guys have ever like had that happen to you where you put tan and it goes green. It's because the tan's mixing with your moisturiser and it just won't work. So make sure you wait until the moisturiser is really sunk in your skin and then wait a few hours and then apply the tan. Sometimes wait the next day or wait until the end of the day. Yeah, so then the fake tan that I like to use, I have two that I like to use. One is from Australia, which is annoying, which is the Loving Tan. So I have been using this now for about a year. I can't even tell you guys, I love it so much. You guys know that I love this because I literally go on about this all the time, and I've used this constantly for about a year now. So I use the 2 Hour Express Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. I leave this on for about 8 hours. I normally sleep in it, or if I do it at the start of the day, I'll wash it off at the end of the day. Yeah, you want to leave it on for like 8 hours and then wash the top layer off, and it's nice and golden brown. It doesn't go orange, which is what I love about it, and also it's very long lasting. This is like the longest lasting tan I've ever used. I've used a lot of tans and this one just lasts so long, I can't even tell you. So when I use this tan, I only have to do my tan like once a week, once every 7 days. I have to scrub it off and do it again, and I find it very easy to get this tan off as well, which is good. So I hate having to scrub and scrub and scrub and scrub. I find that really annoying, and it's obviously not good for your skin. Whereas this one, I soak, scrub, and it all comes off, like comes off so easily. So that's another reason why I love this tan. It does stink of fake tan, but I feel like there's no fake tan out there that doesn't stink of fake tan. They all smell nice when you put them on, and then once they're dry they all stink. So yeah, this stinks of fake tan. But it does quick dry, and it is a nice olive brown colour, it's not orange. So if you want to spend the extra money, then order this from Australia, because it is a game changer. Another one that I do like, I don't have it on me now because I haven't been used it in so many months, but it's the Saint Tropez Dark Bronzing Mousse. I love that tan as well. I think that is such a nice colour. It comes out nice and golden brown, but the only problem with it, on me, it goes patchy after a couple of days, and I find it impossible to scrub it off. Like, I find it really difficult, so I just stay away from it and use this. So yeah. Also, sometimes when I apply this and I want to be really dark, I like to use this white to brown fake tanning mist on top. You can actually use this on its own. I've never actually used this on its own, but it's so brown and gorgeous. I've actually got it on now. Like, I sprayed it this morning. This one. It's so nice. This one is from the UK. You can get it from the UK. It just depends if you want to use a mousse or a spray. The problem with the sprays is they run out a lot quicker, obviously. But this is another really, really good tan. I love this. I use this on top of this. I've never used it on its own, but you could use it on its own. It's really dark. It's fast drying, it dries really quickly, and you just, again, leave it on for 8 hours and then wash it off. I feel like this one is more like a spray tan in a can. Like, if you want that really nice spray tan, this is like for you. But again, it's going to run out really quick, so that's the only annoying thing. So yeah, another one that I like as well is called Tan Truth, which is another spray. I'll link it below. It's really dark brown. It's so nice as well. And again, a nice brown, not orange. These are the tans that I recommend if you want to look nice and golden and not orange. These are really good. So white to brown, this one's from the UK. You can get hold of it really easily. I'll link it below. And this one is annoying because it's from Australia, but if you want to spend the extra money, this one is worth it. I promise you. Just get a couple of these and they'll last you for ages. Like, one of these lasts me, like, and I tan constantly, right? I tan every week, and then one of these will last me like a couple of months. You feel like it's empty and then you just keep coming out. Like, it's so good. And the tan mitt that I use, I was using the Loving Tan mitt, but my tan leaked inside my mitt when I put my tan in it. So I had to buy a different one. So I just got this one from Sienna, which is like exactly the same as the Loving Tan one. It's like soft on both sides. I feel like this one works a lot better than those normal mitts. These ones are more of like a deluxe mitt, but these ones work a lot better for me personally than the other ones. So for face tan, I like to use the Bronzing Face Gel by Tan Truth. This is so dark and so nice. It comes out like a clear gel, and then you apply it and then you leave it for a couple of hours and it goes nice and brown, like bronze. And also, like I said, they do a spray can like this in this make, and it's really, really good as well. Like, really good. Really nice and brown. Really nice. Fast drying. The only problem with these spray tans, because they are basically spray tan in a can, I feel like, I find it difficult to get them off. Like, I haven't actually found any fake tan removers that actually work for me. I find them quite difficult to get off. But apart from that, I love them. I love the colour. Also, I just wanted to talk about... So after that, right, I'll leave it on for like 8-9 hours and then I'll wash it off. When you have a shower and wash it off, try and have a cold shower, not a hot shower. Because if you have a hot shower, obviously it opens your pores and a lot of the tan will come off. So then you'll get out of the shower and think, oh my god, like, why? I put it on, I've gone really, really dark. I've had a shower, come out, and I'm basically back to the colour that I was. Because you just literally want to rinse off that top layer. You don't want to take all your tan off. So try and just have like either like a, not a cold, but like not a hot shower. And you'll notice a difference. Like, I noticed a difference straight away when I started doing it. When you get out the shower, like, you'll be the same colour as what you were when you went in, instead of coming out really white. Like, that is so frustrating, isn't it? When you've left tan on for 8 hours, you wash it off and then you come out and you're like literally back to what you started. So make sure you try and have a cold shower, because that works like so well. Also, make sure to maintain your tan to stop it from going patchy and going all like horrible and scaly. I moisturise every single day over my tan. If I don't, it won't last very long. So I always moisturise over my tan, and I use that triple moisturise that I said before. I just live by that. It's just thick and creamy, and it just does wonders. So yeah, you need to make sure that you are moisturising on top. Another thing I would say is do not layer tan on top of tan on top of tan. Have a tan, spray tan, and then after a week scrub it off and start again. Because when you keep tan, you get tan build up and it just goes horrible and it will not go on nice. So just make sure you are scrubbing it off and doing it again, and not just putting tan on top of tan on top of tan. Right, when you go on a night out and you want that glowy, bronze, you know, you want your legs to just be glowing. Loads of girls always ask me how I do this. Two things I like to do. So sometimes I use this, which is the Bronze Shimmer Luminous Cream. It's like a satin finish, natural glow in shade dark, and this is from Loving Tan. In the other tan, I either use dark or ultra dark. Much difference in both of them, to be honest. I don't see that much of a difference, but I just use whichever one. Yeah, so I like to put this one down the fronts of my legs, on my shoulders, and then just on here. for when I'm going out on night out, I just want to look really glowy and bronzed. This is one thing that you can use. Another thing that you can use, if you don't want to order that from Australia, I perfectly understand. It's so long and it takes ages to come, I'm not going to lie. Get this Dove body oil from Boots. I'll link it below. It's like £2-3 I think it is. And what I'll do is, it's like a little bit tan but not really, and I'll rub it down the fronts of my legs again, on here and on here, and then I'll set it with a highlight. So I'll just take like my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight palette, and then yeah, put that down the fronts of my legs, my shoulders, and in this bone here, and that's how I get that really glowy look when I go out on a night out. So if you don't want to order that from Australia, go to Boots, link it below anyway, but it's Dove body oil. Put that down the fronts of your legs, down on your shoulders here and this bit here, and you will look like J-Lo. You will be glowing. And then all I'm going to do is just put a bit of highlight on top, like a bronzy highlight, a darker highlight, and it just looks phenomenal. Your legs will look insane. I feel like I've just spoke at 1,000 miles per hour, but my camera battery is about to die, which I don't even know why, because I fully charged it, so don't piss me off. The top tips are: don't lay a tan on top of tan, moisturise, and make sure you have like a coldish shower when you're going to wash it off after 8 hours, so it doesn't take all your tan off, and that way you'll stay nice and dark. And yeah, I'll link all of these products below. These are I've been using fake tan since I was like 14. No joke, I've been fake tanning since I was 14. So I have tried everything you can imagine. I've tried Fake Bake, I've tried Bondi Sands, I've tried Saint Tropez, I've tried so many, Sienna, loads of different tans, and these are by far my absolute favourites. What I do with this as well, actually, I say layering tan on top of tan, but I did this one. I did Love in Tan about 3 days ago, and today I just wanted to be a little bit darker. My tan hadn't gone patchy or anything, and it wasn't coming off, but I just wanted to be a little bit darker, so I literally just sprayed this one on top just to get back to being dark again, because sometimes after a few days it just gets a bit lighter, doesn't it? But yeah, so that is literally what I do, guys, and that is what I use. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I bet you're like, thanks for finally sharing what you do with us. Also, when you apply it, oh, another thing, when you get out of the shower, don't rub yourself dry. Just make sure you pat yourself dry, because if you're rubbing yourself dry, you're going to disturb your tan and your tan's going to go horrible. So whenever I get out of the shower, I just kind of like pat myself dry or air dry a little bit. I don't rub myself dry. You don't want to do that. Just don't ever do that, because it will just ruin your tan. So yeah, that's another thing. Make sure to pat yourself dry. But yeah, that's literally everything that I do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I'll make sure everything's linked below in case anyone wants to get anything, or also the Dove body oil and everything that I've mentioned will be in the description box. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you again next time.